Welcome back to Old School News Squad. I'm your host, Dante Harris. I'm with my co-host, Mr. Anthony Harris.
What's happening?
And last night we had an unbelievable card in Sacramento. Phenomenal card from top to bottom.
I agree.
Not a single fight disappointed. Not a single one. And I say we get right.
Old school, new school MMA. Hey! Roll it from the roots to today. From the cage to the ring, we say. Old school, new school MMA.
Into it now. Let's start off with the main event. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, Gregory Robocop Rodrigues. I was so excited about this matchup. Beautiful matchup. And they fucking performed.
Oh, they did perform. There's no doubt about that. I think it was the most strikes that the Robocop has ever thrown in a fight.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if this is his first 5-rounder.
I think his first 5-rounder was Jared Cannonier, and he lost that one.
True.
That was his big test. You know what I mean? Climbed way back up. And now, I mean, he was number 11, and I think Hernandez was 6, or it might have been 8,
Somewhere around
or
there.
maybe 6, but
It's going to be a little motion.
huge win.
Yeah.
Biggest win of his career, for sure.
Can't say enough about Fluffy, man. Anthony Hernandez, the people in Sacramento love this young man, and he did everything he could to get that win. The calf kicks were the difference.
Calf kicks, dude. Straight off the bat. He got like 3 knockdowns in the second round from straight leg kicks. Dude, those are those calf kicks.
Changed the game.
Yeah, the game plan was just great, man. He did it. And then Fluffy had a crazy turnaround in the third round. We're like, oh, shit, is this where Gregory gasses out? Where Fluffy takes over?
I think
No.
everybody said that.
Yeah.
I think everybody thought that Rodriguez was going to gas like in the Cannonier fight.
Exactly.
But he showed that he can go 5 rounds and not just go 5 rounds. Like he can perform at 5. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So his takedown defense was amazing. He threw 243 strikes in that fight, and he landed 67% of his strikes. That's a huge percentage.
Yeah.
And Fluffy only threw 111 with 60%. They're both at
Okay.
high percentage landing.
A lot
but-
of strikes thrown.
but I mean, most of the fight was, if you want to think about it, a lot of the fight was held upon the cage where Fluffy was trying to do his work and get the takedowns. I don't know if you think this as well, but Fluffy and their camp strategy was to tire out Rodriguez.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I saw. I think that was straight off the bat because the first thing he did was go for the takedown, right? So I
Right.
think they were trying to tire him out by having him defend it constantly, keep trying to get him off of him.
Right.
But no,
Didn't happen. Gregory,
not
great
happen, dude.
performance. He showed that he belongs in the hierarchy in the division, and I think that he's going to get the fight that he wants, and he might just get Duplessis.
I would love that matchup. That's the fight to make.
I would love to see that too.
Let's see here. And it did get fight of the night. Well deserved, even though there was so many good fights.
There was a lot of great fights on that card. But I wanted to, talk a little bit about Hernandez, man. Puts him in a precarious situation after losing 2 straight. Big name fights. What does he have to do to change his game plan? I think the fact that he went over to Sean Strickland's camp, I think it's
Extreme
a great thing.
Couture.
It's going to make him better.
I agree. Still young, man.
Maybe the strategy wasn't what everybody thought it should be, because everybody was really thinking that it was going to come down to cardio.
Yeah.
And it didn't. Strength-wise, we knew Robocop was a lot stronger. I mean, you could see that on the cage.
For sure.
But I just wanted to say a little bit, the last bit about Hernandez, the heart this young man has, and he had a smile on his face. He's a fighter that I love to watch.
I agree.
I love to watch this guy, man, and I don't think he lost any stock by losing this fight.
Yes. I'm glad you said that because that is so true. He might have lost a fight. He might have lost his ranking, but his stock did not go down at all.
I don't think so.
It might have even gone up, man. You got fight of the night. You put a performance up like that.
Yeah.
That's not only stock for the fans, but also for Dana White, where it's like you can rely on Fluffy Hernandez any day.
Sold out
anytime.
the stadium. I mean, you heard him yelling his name.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that energy came from the crowd when he would
In the
reboot
third
himself.
round, when he got that takedown and the crowd goes crazy.
Yeah, man.
Man, I was going crazy too.
I loved it. I loved the fight, man. I loved the whole performance of both of them. I wish Hernandez would have learned to check the kicks a little earlier. I think he was trying to check leg kicks instead of calf kicks because it's very difficult to really check them. You kind of got to lift your leg. But he was getting caught pretty good. But great fight.
phenomenal fight. And Rodriguez is now in the contention. He's up there, man, with all these big time heavyweights. Now, we don't know who Strickland was supposed to fight next. There's rumors that it's supposed to be Chimaev rematch. There's rumors that it's supposed to be Imavov finally. Or even Duplessis, but I don't think no one wants to see another trilogy of Strickland Duplessis unless Duplessis gets one more win
I agree with that.
against Robocop.
Yeah, let's
And
give
that could be a title contender.
Yeah, let's give that up and coming guy that's in the division that's putting in the work.
Putting in the work.
You know, let's put him in there. Let him see what he can do against the 1, 2s, and 3s.
Exactly.
Which I think he'll do fine, man. That cardio is his only real question. I mean, Robocop has everything. Yeah, he prefers to stand and bang, but he's a jiu-jitsu guy.
Right.
So, all right, we can move to the next fight.
Yes. Heavyweight co-main event, the Polar Bear, Sergey Spivac, and this freaking specimen over here, Vitor Petrino. It was a good fight.
Yeah, I don't know how Petrino ever made 205, man.
Right.
He's a linebacker.
Right.
Like, he's built like a damn linebacker.
This dude, yeah, he's a big dude. And it was a good fight. Petrino was dominating for the most part. He threw a lot more. And honestly, he looked pretty good throughout the fight. You think he was also one of those, a lot of speculation, same as Robocop, thinking that he would gas out early, which he usually does. Did not. And that's how you know heavyweight is the division for him to be at.
Yeah, I think like it's changing. I think the whole landscape of the heavyweight division, I think it's changing. I think the 205ers that are really having a hard time cutting are seeing these guys moving up and having success.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are going to follow that route.
Yeah. A lot of 205ers going up.
Yeah,
there.
it's going to be a new division. And for me personally, it's the most exciting the heavyweight division has ever been.
Yes. And it's slow. It's just getting better.
Yeah.
It's only getting better with all these crazy new cats coming in, like from the Contender Series. Just you already know that in a couple years' time, man, this heavyweight division is going to be great again.
Yeah. And,
you know what I mean?
And speaking of the heavyweight division, what's up with Tom Aspinall?
What is up with him?
I don't know, man. I haven't heard him in the media anywhere. I haven't heard talks.
Well, last thing I heard is that he is ready. He's training, and he's ready to take on Cyril Gane in France. Well, they were saying September, but I think September is
too far, too close.
It's too close, and I think that's the Volkanovski Evloev card, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe December. I don't know. Honestly, because I don't think they have a headliner for 332 yet. Because I think they announced 331 and 333. But I think 332 was nothing's been announced. So I don't know if they're still holding something. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
That'd be cool.
Trick up a sleeve.
That'd be awesome.
Back to the Spivac fight. I think Spivac should have used his sambo background more so and not try to bang. There was a couple of times in there that he swung like he really wanted to get the knockout, but he fell behind early. Petrino has some good leg kicks in that fight as well, right? And he was able to stuff takedowns and even get top game on him for a little bit.
Yeah, he got full mount on him and everything. Petrino is nice, man. He's really athletic. He's still a little bit too he's not as fundamental. You know what I mean? He's not as tight as maybe he should be.
Right.
But he's strong, athletic, fast. And I think he can only get better, you know?
Yeah, for the heavyweight division, he's a perfect fit.
And this is actually a crazy win because he was unranked, beating number 6.
Yeah.
So off of this one win, he's already up there in contention.
That's what I mean about the heavyweight division. It's always fluctuating, right?
Yeah.
Like the numbers are always going around, especially in the top 10, top 15.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that we're going to start to see some fresh meat up in the heavyweight division.
Oh, man.
And maybe possibly start seeing some exchanges in the heavyweight championship.
Yeah.
Let
me know what these contender fights are.
And let me know what John Jones is doing. Come on,
John
man.
Jones,
I'm still holding on, man. John, I'm still holding on, bro. So it's not a lot to talk about in the heavyweight division in that fight. It was an interesting fight. They did throw down. Petrino was a better fighter that night for sure. And wasn't that exciting?
Yeah. Speaking of interesting strategy here from my man Roman Dolidze, who took on RDR in their 205 debut. Both looking very big.
But do you think that was the right word to use?
Interesting strategy?
Yes.
Should I say not the right strategy?
So you're Dolidze,
Dolidze, yeah.
Dolidze, Roman, and you're fighting against Ridder, who is known for his grappling.
Yeah.
And you want to start the fight out going after the most vulnerable position in MMA, leg locks. I just don't understand it. There's a couple times, it was more than a couple, but in this kind of instance, the strategy is just, as Mike would say, it's ludicrous. It's ludicrous.
Yeah. Do we have a sound effect for that? What?
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I can't believe he would do something like that. And it showed, man. He went for the leg lock like 4 or 5 times. And all the Ridder did is just roll like he normally does.
He knows what to do in those situations, man.
And training every single
You
day,
know, just
right?
tagged him, hit him with some nice elbows, and then rode him. And that was the end.
And that was the end, man.
End, man. My man Roman got 4 strikes off.
4
to 106.
Man,
106 ground strikes.
I don't think we're gonna see. Say his name.
Dolidze.
Dolidze. That's because he's from Georgia. That's right. I don't think we're gonna see Roman Dolidze.
Unfortunately, not, man. I mean, he's one of those guys. He came into the UFC on like a crazy streak because he's like this big, strong guy, especially at the 185 division. But once he started hitting those real, like these ranked fighters, the technical fighters, it's kind of just been
he's
shutouts.
not a bad fighter.
Yeah.
He's not a bad fighter. He's just, maybe he needs to change camps and sees a different look of what they can use to enhance his strengths. Because in this game, as we know, the evolution of this game is not just the abilities. It is the ability of your team to come up with great strategies. Because those people who follow the strategy and watch film on their opponents usually are very successful.
Yeah.
And that's what this comes down to. It's not just training. It's a lot of mental game there too. And those guys who can conquer that are the ones who are on top.
That's a great point. And I'm glad you said that because that reminds me of Hernandez's coach. Even though Hernandez lost that fight, his coach, his whole corner were giving them perfect advice, man. They were on him, they were telling them everything, breaking it down, what they're seeing, what adjustments he need to make on the fly during the break.
Yeah.
And it was great. Even though he lost that fight, but that's why I think it was such a great fight because he was adjusting. He was making
exactly
little changes, you know.
And that's the thing about, when you're a coach, you see things the fighter doesn't see because everything is in this intense little tunnel, and you're not seeing everything. So the coaches, you have to rely on them to tell you what you're not seeing, And the ones that do a great job, we see the results.
Yeah, agreed.
So let's move on. Even though I like the
phenomenal win, the Ridder.
Yeah,
awesome win, dude. 205. You look great.
Yeah,
you look humongous, bro. So
he did look big, man. He did look big.
Yeah. Okay, performance of the night. Crazy fight right here.
Carli?
No, MarQuel Mederos and Mason Jones. You see that on there?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yep.
My fault. Let me get up into that one because that was a great fight. That
155.
This was a great fight.
Another one of those could have been fight of the night, man. These dudes were throwing down from beginning of the bell until my man was barely standing.
I think Mederos said, I ain't losing nothing.
No.
I ain't losing nothing. He came out like that. Unfortunately, man, little shout out to the fact that he lost his brother. We're sorry to hear that.
Dude.
We really are, man.
For you to even follow through, man, I mean, dude.
That's a tough one, man. Now, all the respect in the world for you. And your performance was amazing. Like, it's a real, real tough guy.
Dude, Mason Jones brings it every time.
Yeah, Mason is a really, really
the canvas is going to be bloody every time Mason Jones steps into the octagon. That's just what he brings.
Yeah.
And Mederos says, I bring that too.
That's right. And not only do I bring that, I bring a little bit better movement, a little bit better striking, and a little more power than you. And he showed all of that. And I think inside what really changed the whole spectrum of the fight was those elbows. Right?
Dude.
That changed the whole
nasty
spectrum.
Elbows. And then that last, in the second round there, right before, he hit him with at least 5 of them to finish it.
And he throws them so pretty.
Yeah, so smooth.
So
and then he also threw like one from underneath
barely
like this.
missed.
Ooh, like
Barely
a millimeter, man. But great stoppage from Jason Herzog. Even though Jones was still standing, I know
Anyway, like this,
he gave a little thumbs up like, I'm good. What you talking about?
like, no, man.
He's one more punch it would have been.
You had a
lights
little
out.
too much to drink, boy.
That's what it looked like. But dude, nonetheless, though, great performance from both.
From both of them, yes.
Phenomenal, man. At the 155 division, look out for Mederos, man. This dude.
Yeah, man. If he can
He's
get some more
nice.
fights, if he can get some more consistency,
Yeah, I can't wait to see him again.
I like to watch him.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm excited to talk about Crispy. Crispy was her striking.
Man,
Carli Judice
Judice
and
Judice.
Jesla Chavez, undefeated fighter from Brazil.
You know what? They got that one already next to her name. 8-1 now.
No,
Those
they already
zeros-
updated quick, huh?
Yeah, those zeros got to go in this game, man. There's
Real
not too many
quick.
people that can hold on to the zero.
Yeah.
Carli looks fantastic.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
Her striking is really good. There's another girl on this card who had also beautiful striking.
Yep, and we will get to her.
But Carli, see, you know, even in if you watch the press conference, not press conference, but if you watched her interview after the fight, she tells you exactly what the game plan was, exactly what they studied, exactly what they had to do, and she implemented every bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, this girl is going somewhere.
Yes,
In
flyweight
that-
division, man. I think she's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, she's going somewhere in that division.
You definitely gained a fan of me. I tell you that. I'm gonna be watching Carli closely,
I liked it.
and I can't wait to see her next fight. Those fucking T kicks, man.
Woo.
T kicks straight up.
Yeah, they were
Into
nasty.
the belly.
Yeah.
And then to finish it, it wasn't even toes, man. That was straight flat footed.
Yeah.
Just touched it and it was over.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
surprise.
man. She looked composed. She looked clean. She looked crispy.
But I think even the announcers missed the first strike, right? The first one hurt her, backed her up to the cage, right?
Yeah.
She was trying to protect that. Not a lot of people seen that. We seen it.
And she was, and Chavez was trying to give her a poker face, but
Didn't work. Did not
nah.
work. Great
Gonna do
performance
solo.
once
Yes.
again from the flyweight
First
division.
round finish. Next, oh yeah. Speaking of heavyweight division and the future of the rankings, I think we see a future ranking contender over here with Anthony Wint, who took on Terrence Chapman. 2 debuts. Anthony Wint just came from the contender series last week, like 12 days ago now. He said, I'm ready. And he looked freaking ready. What you think of this guy?
Hold on 1 second. Just 1 second. You can continue to talk.
Okay. This dude, was he bringing something? Oh, shit. Okay.
Go ahead, man.
Anthony Wint. How you feel about him? You all got the same name.
What?
Hey.
What? Man, dude, he's got the same name. I'm a Jets fan. All of the above. Love this guy, man. Love this guy. Good energy. The way he talks. This is what we need in the heavyweight division.
This is what we need in the heavyweight division. I love this guy, man. What a freaking specimen.
Yeah, he's
boy.
a specimen. You know, obviously he's green in the sport,
Yeah.
and he's got a lot to learn. And I noticed one thing that he touched his little cut about 4 or 5 times. I don't think he likes to get hit. I don't think
First time bleeding. He's
yeah,
like, what?
I don't think you know what I mean. It was a tough one for him. He thought he was concussed, you know what I mean, from the cut. But I really like this guy. I think he's probably going to be a really fast learner. He's an athletic guy, and people that have that athleticism usually grow pretty quick. But football players don't always do very well in MMA. They do okay.
But
we can-
historically speaking,
They don't do that well.
not the greatest track record.
But he comes from a wrestling background, I believe.
yes, that's what
so,
they said. You're right.
Yeah, so like, you know, when you're a wrestler and you have that in your hip pocket, that's the
Now,
greatest
that's
start,
a great background right,
right?
there.
That's how you start. Then your second background is collision.
yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Contact.
you're good with contact. That's 2 covered. So now you learn some skills on the ground. I mean, on your feet. You might be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. Anthony Wint. Be on the lookout for this dude.
Yes, sir.
And can't wait to see him again. All right, prelims. Action. Like I said, man, this card was so good. So
was
many
good.
good
It
fights. I'm
was
looking at
good.
all this lineup here. I'm
Yeah.
like, man,
It was a great,
finishes all around. A lot
it
of
was a
bonuses
really
being
good
handed out.
card.
That's why he didn't give more than two performance bonuses. Because the last weekend he gave out like 4.
Yeah, it would have been
But
a
this
lot.
one they're like, there's too many knockout.
We gotta
bonuses.
cut it
You know what I
down.
mean? But Jamall Emmers and Douglas, the gunslinger. I don't know how to say your first name, man. Lerryan. Everyone counted out Emmers in this one, including me. I had high hopes for this dude Douglas. He came in looking like a problem for 145, but Jamall Emmers came in looking like the old school vet.
Jamall
Let's
said-
hand it off to the old school vet right here.
He said, "Put some respect on my name, man. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all forgot who I was. Did you forget what I can
Respect.
do?" Yeah, he kind of shut down the rise of this young guy coming up to be a prospect. He looks fantastic.
Looks so good.
He looks so quick,
Mhm.
in, out, couldn't be found.
Mhm.
And your man,
Douglas.
Mr. Douglas, was going for head hunting. He was
Yeah.
trying to head hunt.
He was
couldn't
trying to
find him.
Taporia his ass. He was trying to get real close because he's like,
Uh-huh.
fuck, I gotta let go.
Yeah, my man was too quick
But
for
then
him.
he caught a 1-2 straight on his
Right in the
eye, man.
Yeah, right on the eye.
And he was bothered by it
And
for a
he's
while.
lucky it brushed off of the shoulder, because if it didn't brush off the shoulder, it would have been solid. He probably have been good night.
Wasn't it off his
Irene.
arm, off his block?
I thought it was off more of his shoulder kind of roll.
Maybe.
I'm not sure, but it was one of the two, and I know it wasn't complete. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it
That was
did
a hard
the job.
punch, straight down the middle. He instantly shelled up, and that was all she wrote right there. So hey, respect Emmers, man.
Yeah, I like to see Emmers a little bit more. I like to see
Yeah.
him fight a little bit more often.
At
He-
145.
Yeah, he's super quick. He has a lot of skills, and he's really good on the ground as well. So
And honestly, that's a 3-5 win streak, ain't it?
I'm not sure. I think it's
Let
only
me
two.
pull it up right now. Look right there. It'd be Douglas,
yes.
Emil,
Three.
and Miranda, the dude from Italy, and then he lost to Landwehr before that. So 3-5 win streak. I think that gets you a ranked fighter next.
It
Honestly,
should get you somebody in that
that
15.
should get you somebody like oh man, there's so many big names, but I mean, we're looking at
145?
Steve Garcia, Costa. We're looking at Joe Anderson Brito
That's not a bad one.
right there at 15.
Yeah.
Because I know Jose Miguel just stepped in for Yair Rodriguez for the Noche
Oh, that's
card,
true.
and what a crazy opportunity for him.
That's a big jump
Yeah.
you can make.
I can't remember if Aaron Pico had a fight lined up. I thought I heard something about that, but a Brito fight would be sick for Jamall Emmers, and see if he can get up in there in the rankings.
It would be
That'd
nice.
be awesome to see.
It sure would.
Amazing win. Shut down as a big underdog. Now let's talk about some other heavyweights right here. Kennedy Nzechukwu and Shamil Gaziev. Quick
So
one.
is my strategy, is Kennedy's strategy this, or I'm just going
the
to...
complete opposite.
I mean, we don't know who we gonna get every time we watch him. I'm not really happy to watch him fight. I'm not excited to watch him fight. He has all of the gifts. He has the size. He has the striking. He just
cardio.
He has, but what is he doing?
It's like he doesn't know his own style, and he's constantly experimenting. Like he hasn't found something that's just him in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he needs to go to like a basic Muay Thai or karate class, like all the time, like at least 3 times a week to learn how to cover, something. It's just your strategy isn't working, man. And I had big hopes for you in the division.
I did too.
So,
And I mean, before this,
you're fighting a knockout artist on top of that.
we had a draw with Buchecha. He lost to
And that
Walker.
was actually a pretty good fight with Pachecha.
Yeah. He
You
beat Bresky, yeah.
He's win, lose. So he's not on a great track right now. So I think he's got to pick up his game, man, or he's not going to last. He'll be a PFL fighter soon.
Probably a champion at PFL.
Maybe so.
Shamil Gaziev. What are they calling him? The peak male specimen over here, Shamil Gaziev. As you can see, if you look at these stats, if you haven't seen the fight and you're looking at these stats and you see round 1, time, minute and 20, strikes, 2.
Yeah.
2 strikes.
That's all it took.
Because Kennedy was just moving around on
Yeah.
the side, right? He was just kind of arms down, moving, trying to be slick. And then Shamil, all he did was connect once with the right on his chin.
And it looked like he wanted to do a Superman punch off of the back, kick off the cage, but he left his arms down.
It was crazy, man. He caught him with that. And honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, what, did he just like sell the fight? Like what's going on right now? Because the way he fell off of that, just that one, didn't even look like it was that flush, but hey, that shit must have been.
I think
Flush
he was
his
trying
head.
to. I think he was trying to evade and hit him with a check hook. and all of it didn't work. None of it worked. From the push off the cage to the get out the way to none of it worked. None of it worked. So you just gave another knockout early on for my man.
For Shamil, man, and we'll probably see him in the rankings very soon. Next fight.
Yeah.
Another great fight next in the lightweight division. Chris Padilla, Nasrat Haqparast. They went at it for 3 good rounds.
Put him to sleep in the very last seconds of the fight.
That shouldn't even be 4 minutes, 59 seconds. It should be literally 5 minutes because this dude was out on the bell.
Yeah. That was
crazy.
That was crazy.
And it was crazy because he put him in a standing arm triangle.
Yep.
And then he just flipped him over, took him down, and which probably might even sunk it even deeper. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
And from there, and probably even knocked his wind out while he's already getting squeezed. Like all that to get horrible. And it was like 5 seconds left, and right on the bell, Chris Padilla gets that submission.
But yeah,
puts him out.
Way quicker. He was faster. He was around the cage. And Nasrat is a really good fighter. I mean, I like him, man. But he's been kind of like one of those fighters that are up and down too. You know what I mean? He hasn't got a consistent win base.
Yeah, man. And honestly, I remember when he first came into the UFC, I thought that he was going to be something real special. He's a good fighter, like you said. He always brings good performances. But I don't know what it is. There's just some.
He's missing something. He's missing something. I think it's his movement isn't fluid around. He stays like always doing the same thing. Always flint. You know what I mean? He always uses the same movement. He doesn't get around the cage a lot. So I don't know if that's the difference, but when he fights people like that, he has a hard time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He can't find them. So
I remember when he used to rock the German flag, man. I know you speak German.
Yeah.
Let's go featherweight division. Marcio Barbosa, Ryan Coos.
Yeah, well, Barbosa has something to say about it.
He pulled up to the weigh-ins with some iron fists.
Yeah.
And he showed up in the octagon with some iron fists.
Yes, he did.
First round knockout.
Hunted him.
11 strikes, all it took.
Yeah. You know what I always say, man? When a fighter doesn't establish the middle of the cage, usually you're at a loss because now you're on the defense.
Yep.
You're not on the offense.
And you're on the fence.
Yeah, and exactly. And now you're not dictating anything in the fight. And once you lose that positioning, I think that's huge. It doesn't always happen. Some people can fight off the back foot really well.
Yeah.
But I think when somebody dictates the pace, I think you're at a loss right there. I think once you start getting back to that, your heels to the cage, it starts to be a problem.
Yeah.
Not always, like I said, not always.
But especially against a guy like Barbosa who really just throws
bullets. And now you're limiting your ability to get away from these things. So
it's like setting a trap in basketball. You're using the sidelines as another defender.
Exactly.
You know, it's helping you out.
Right. So, hold your ground, man. Hold the center. Let's see. That's where I think it's all at. That's where everything is at. You know what I mean? That positioning, people might not understand that thing, but holding that center piece is a huge part of fighting, man, in MMA. It's really important.
Remember, that's what the Robocop's coaches were telling him. Because after that third round, when he was kind of more backing up, remember, the Dutch coach, what's his name, man? He's
Van something.
Yeah, he was telling him, it's important. You gotta be in the inside of the cage.
Yes.
Or else he's gonna be doing this all night on you, taking you down, grappling you against
You're on the defense the entire time.
Yes.
What did Robocop do?
He stood his ground.
That's right. He stood his ground and he actually started to push back.
Yes.
So
exactly. I think that just happened naturally from him standing his ground, and
right. Yeah. So it's a big component, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And Barbosa, another one of those 145ers that are gonna be trouble.
Yeah, he's
problem.
It's just so funny how many Brazilians Brazilians have never left.
No.
From the very beginning. Well, they're the founders of this.
Right.
But
they never left.
Never produced some of the greatest fighters continuously.
Right now, currently, do we have a Brazilian champ?
I don't think we have a Brazilian champ. No, we have a BMF Brazilian champ.
We have a BMF, so they got some type of gold on them. But, I mean, usually there's Mackenzie Dern. There's always one.
There's always one. And then, we got a title fight coming up, too. So
yes, Pantoja.
Yes.
And I think he's getting that shit back.
We'll see. So, we didn't have an American champ for a while either.
Right.
Now we got two.
But I just love diversity. Like,
Me
I
too.
just love
I
that
do
it's
too.
all around the world. It's the coolest thing ever to me.
I love to see us at the very top, obviously, but you know, I do respect all the countries and all the fighters from everywhere.
Like, these are all different countries. You know
It's
what I
so
mean?
cool,
That's just-
man. It's really, really a cool thing to have.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes.
That's
Was
another
there-
fight of the night.
Yeah, right. That's another fight of the night contender at the
Yeah.
very least. Gage Young, Stan Dorsainville.
That boy.
Probably not right. They even updated the stats on this,
That
but
was a
this
great
fight
fight,
was
man.
amazing.
Yeah, that was. Young had the early part. I'd say the first 2 rounds. He had
First
he looked
1.5, maybe.
I'd say 2. I'd say he had 2 rounds. I think he won 2.
Oh, you gave him that one?
Yeah, I gave him 2
Really?
rounds, but I definitely didn't give him the 3
Yeah.
from 3,
3
4,
is
5.
where Stan took over.
Yeah, he just started to do even though he got hit with some good shots too. It showed the difference.
Like you said, they both got hit with a shot that should have been knocked them out.
Yeah, man, dude.
Both of them.
Both should have been knocked
multiple
out.
times. Like,
Multiple times.
yeah, it was an amazing fight, dude. And
I loved it. This is what I'm saying. This is what we're getting in prelims. This is what we're getting in early prelims.
Yeah.
This kind of level.
yeah.
I love it, man. And if you think about it, and I'm not saying that it happened this time, but the prelims been saving kind of the card a couple times. Oh man, let's see.
Yeah.
Steve, I'm doing the
Quick
podcast. I'll
break.
call you right back.
But yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know,
thought one of my favorite fights of that night, definitely. And I think my man coming out of Florida, the Haitian Floridan boy,
Yep.
he's going to be somebody to watch.
Yeah.
Definitely. He
probably
don't care
both of
about
them, man.
fire. Yeah, both. Young too. Young
Exactly.
Is
This is what UFC's looking for, man. This is, Dana's happy. These
bring it to
guys.
action.
Middleweight division, Wes Schultz, Jackson McVee. I think this is one of those fights. Loser gets cut. I think it was kind of like career on their back, But it was a battle. I was kind of excited for this
Well,
one. I think it was a perfect matchup between these two awkward,
too.
stiff guys.
I
who,
do
you
too.
know,
Let's not take too much away from Moose now, because I think
who's Moose?
Jackson is the Moose. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I see some things there.
Yeah.
I see some things. It's 185, right?
Yep.
I see him being there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Like,
I
see the
really do.
potential?
Yeah, he has some potential there. There's no
Okay.
doubt about it. Not great to watch, either one of them.
But it was a battle.
It was a good fight between
was
the
a
two
great
of them.
fight.
The same styles, kind of like. Well, Wes is more of a
Nah,
ground guy.
different styles, but same.
hair,
Hell no.
same hair. But yeah,
right.
Jackson was a little better, and he looked like he had revenge on his mind.
Hell yeah.
Because he lost early in the amateurs to him.
And Wes had a crazy fucking submission going on.
Yeah. Guillotine in the front, right? Didn't he?
I think I think it was a guillotine. It looked deep as hell. I'm surprised Jackson even got out of that.
Jackson got out, and then he put him to sleep. He didn't put him to sleep. He hit him with that knee, step-in knee.
Oh,
where
yes.
Wes was not expecting that at all.
And
I think,
instantly folded like
I
an
think it was
omelet.
solar plex, man, because it was right in the middle on a time probably when he was inhaling.
Yeah, right. I heard it too.
Yeah. Yeah, laid him down and put him down.
Yeah, nasty knee, man. Great.
But
Great
I'm
read.
not counting Jackson out, man. I'm going to give Jackson a couple more fights to show because you got to think of his height. He's got good height for the division.
Yeah, he's a tall guy.
He's long.
I just think he got to move his head a little more.
He'll
man.
learn. He'll get better.
Yeah.
He'll get better.
Heck yeah. We'll be looking out. Jackson.
This is the one I want to talk about.
Very first fight of the night in Sacramento. Women's strawweight division.
If you don't know,
Now you know.
that's right.
We have Chanel Dyer and Elise Reed.
man.
Complete
From the first punch.
shutout.
From the first punch. You see Miss Reed throw her little punch, and then after that, what happened? Dryer, bam! She threw that man that
Well, that head
rock, that
kick.
piston.
The freaking Holly Holmes head kick, man, just
Yo,
woke her up.
Watch out for Miss Dryer.
Yeah.
She's a British girl, but she's bringing fire. I bet she has Jamaican in the background. I can guarantee. I see the little split between her teeth there in the middle, But I bet you anything, this girl is going to do damage in the division. If you can't take her down, you're going to have to live in her world. So we got to see what she does as far as the grappling is concerned. But she's 2-0 with 2 finishes.
Yes, and she's
You
nice.
know what I mean?
She's
like,
nice,
She's
man.
like Carla, the white girl. They're almost the same kind of structure and striking. The one that fought earlier, Kyla, who got the win with the body kick.
Yeah, Carli.
Yeah, just difference in speed.
Yeah.
And difference in technique.
And they're different divisions.
But definitely somebody we gotta watch.
Indeed. She is nice, man.
I like her, man. I like it. She got fire, man. She got
And
fire.
it doesn't take much in the women's strawweight division. I mean, we get a couple good wins, almost like the heavyweight division.
True.
You're up there and you fight some big names.
For real.
But amazing card.
I loved it.
Phenomenal card, man. Sacramento.
rocked it.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all.
Start to finish.
Now that we have covered the card last night, I think we got enough time to cover just a little thing about some of the ranking controversy we've been getting. There's been a little controversy in the comments. There's a lot of shit talking going on.
I love that. That
and I think we should definitely talk about it for a little bit, right? So after the fight, Ian Gary Islam bout, Islam takes the win, defends his welterweight title for the first time. So that means he's defending his title in both divisions. Amazing feat. It's great. In our rankings, he ended up 11th. Just past DC, almost breaking the top 10. He's right there on the cusp. But it seems like most people fully disagree. And not that he's too high, but that he's way too low.
Yeah. Well, what they don't understand is title defenses are huge.
I think would you say that title defenses is the number one greatest achievement that someone can make?
You're not a champion until you defend your belt.
Yeah.
And that's been known throughout combat sports. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
If you defend your belt, you're the true champion. There's a lot of people that have gotten up in many boxing and many different sports have won the belt and then lose the belt and we never see them again.
Right.
We've seen this many times. Mm-hmm. When you're competing against the likes of people that have 13 and 15 title defenses, you're not in the same breath as them.
Yeah.
You're not in the same breath. 17 straight wins, that is amazing.
Yeah.
That makes you a badass dude in your divisional quest right now. Mm-hmm. But the overall career of somebody who's defended their belt 15 times, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
So when you get to those numbers, then you can talk about Islam being one of the best. But until then, you're just number 11. Mm-hmm. And people can argue that all day, but if you look at the numbers, go through the whole career.
And also think, 11th all time out of all fighters to ever fight is amazing. I think nowadays it's just people want that next GOAT.
Yeah.
John Jones is gone now. It's just like basketball. Same exact thing. You want to find who's the next John Jones, who's the next greatest of all time, pound for pound, number one to ever do it. And they see Islam, and he is the next one.
He's on the path.
Exactly. He's on the path.
He's on the path, but he's definitely not there yet.
I think they also see that he probably doesn't have many more fights left. Like there's already these like rumors saying that he might, get a couple more defenses and then kind of like leave on top, kind of like Khabib did.
Well, I'll tell you what, man.
And they're scared.
I'll say it like this. The next two people that he has to face are going to be more skilled than Ian Gary. And they're not going to have this friendly posture. Mm-hmm. So I don't see it's going to be an easy climb. But I don't want to get off of that. You talk about the ranking system. Go back, look into the grading system, and see if you can debate that. Because
there's a criteria.
There is a criteria. Who you fight, what your streak is. Yeah. There's so many different things that put you into the category of 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 100.
Yeah.
So do your research.
Yeah. I think also it's the fact that they put a little too much weight on double champ status. Double champ status just because these are a couple arguments that I gotten in the comments. Okay. So one is that nowadays these fighters are so much more high level, that the old school guys wouldn't even stand a chance, or if they put one of these newer guys in, just like that's what same exact conversation.
That's ludicrous.
That's just a ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, think about it. Are you crazy? Because you got to think about it. That back in the earlier days, these guys were fighting 3 times in one night. how can you say that these guys weren't as good? Man, to survive 3 in one night,
Right.
I'm sure some guys can do that, but to do it in order to be ranked,
Yeah.
to be a champion,
Yeah.
come on, man. There's no comparison to that. You have 6 months, 12, 14 weeks to get yourself prepared for a fight. These guys fought different fighters every 2 hours.
Yes.
So let's not get into that argument. That's a foolish argument.
And also, even if, let's just say we give them that, just for argument's sake, right? Just like in basketball, where you say Bill Russell can't be compared to guys nowadays because he wouldn't stand a chance, even though he got 11 rings just because he played plumbers or whatever the hell they say, right?
JJ.
But if you're going to have an all-time ranking list, including everybody, to show respect to the older guys and also women, obviously women don't stand a chance against a single dude. Should we just single them out just because they don't stand a chance fighting a guy? Oh, if you had this girl, Amanda Nunes couldn't beat up Demetrius Johnson. Was some crazy shit, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like, okay, so they shouldn't be ranked because of that?
I know, that's just ridiculous. I mean, most of these people that are making these comments aren't true.
Started watching in 2020.
Yeah, you got to go
Calling
back,
Islam the GOAT is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
And go back and watch Pride fights. Watch 15-minute rounds. Watch 10-minute straight rounds. Two 10-minute straight rounds with yellow cards without action. Go look at that kind of stuff. There's a different game. And also head kicks, soccer kicks, knees to the head while you're down. Early UFC, there were no rules at all. So you're thinking about it. There wasn't even a weight division.
Right.
So don't go into these arguments about guys from the past, because if it wasn't for the past, there would be no future.
That's
And any and every sport, that's how all of them grow. So always have respect for your for the guys that came before you. Always, man.
And that's why I really made it a point in the ranking list to show respect to the old school guys, because they didn't have even the bonuses and all this extra stuff that these guys get now because of the foundation that they
you
laid.
can just be a fighter. These guys were working jobs and being fighters.
Right. They weren't getting paid shit.
No.
Come on, man. This was for fun.
Yeah, these guys were fighters.
Yeah, but I think it's really important to show respect to those guys who lay the groundwork and make it an even playing field, basically, when it comes to ranking them at the end.
Because you're not competing against each other in the rankings in the sense of you're not fighting, this guy could never beat this guy. You know, it's not about that. It's your accolades, what you've done throughout your career.
Yeah.
Who you beat, how you beat them, how long you've had your belt, how many times you defended your belt, whatever the case may be. Double champ status is amazing for any fighter. That's why I don't give Conor McGregor all the respect, because he has a double champ status, but he defended none.
Defense.
He defended none.
Mackenzie Dern has more title defenses than Conor McGregor.
So, you know what I mean? And if you don't want to count that in the rankings, then you're kind of a fool in this game.
And also, nowadays, it's all about just double champ status. Everything is about double champ. You want to get the belt? Topuria. Oh, let's move up. Let's get another belt. You want to get a belt? Y'all want to do that Conor McGregor shit. But I think it's way more impressive to clean out of your whole division. Demetrius Johnson, Anderson Silva, John Jones, Amanda Nunes, George St. Pierre. Dudes that cleared out.
There's no one left in the division. There's nobody that I can fight in the division.
And then you say, oh, I'm hungry for more.
Yeah.
You go up or whatever the hell and fight some beast. That's more impressive than
winning 5 fights, getting the belt, and then try to move up
get another belt.
Yeah, man.
It's impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Not as impressive. That's just...
And Islam is on his path for those guys that are hating.
He can do so much more damage. But I say we just end it on this, right? I'm going to just get your 2 cents on this.
Sure.
Because obviously, it's debatable. If they're like close in points or in ranking, I can see the debates, you know. But I just want to compare these two right now. Let's pull out 3 fighters, different divisions, phenomenal careers. Oh, where we at? Right here. One is Wanderlei Silva. Second is Islam Makhachev. Third, Daniel Cormier.
Comparisons.
Got him pulled up here. Now, from you, just not looking at anything, just from your experience, your memory, because you know you've been watching these guys from the beginning, you know. How would you rank these 3 right now?
Give me their names again.
Wanderlei Silva, Islam Makhachev, Daniel Cormier.
I would rank Daniel Cormier I would Vanderlei and then Islam.
Okay. So on the list, we actually have Vanderlei, Islam, and then DC. Mainly, Islam has the best record from all three.
He just overtook DC.
Just overtook him with this title defense. With 5 title defenses total, DC has 3. Vanderlei has 4.
Yeah, okay.
So it's close.
Right, I get that.
DC, yeah, he never really defended it much. And it's also, the heavyweight division. You know how that belt moves around. But Cormier did win the title 4 separate times, which is really what boosts him up here so much. Islam won it twice in 2 different divisions. Vanderlei won it once. But now we're talking finishes. Vanderlei Silva has 20.
Now, hold on. Now, this is one of the contentions, okay?
Okay.
In the rankings, when you're talking about how do you rank these fighters, if you're looking at people that have decisions as a fan, if I have 5 decisions, 5 wins by decision, and this guy has 5 wins by finishes, which would you give better, a more, not successful, but a higher ranking?
Right.
Logically.
I think it's
just logically.
I think it's obvious. If you're there finishing all the opponents that you're taking on, that just shows that you don't play around. You get it done.
Exactly. Well, that's where the argument will have to start, right? Yeah. Because if you want to argue the listing, you have to go into the finishes. And if you don't believe finishes are better than decisions, then you have a more valid argument than we do.
That's fair.
But if you take what we have...
That's where the argument would be.
Yeah,
then.
And if you take what we have and say, okay, finishes are much better than decisions, because decisions at the end can go either way.
Yeah.
Right? There's a clear-cut
Leaving it
winner.
up to... That's not up to y'all, really.
That's
it's
right.
up to the judges.
So, exactly.
A lot of depending on the fight, obviously.
So, some of these decisions, as you know, as many fights as these fans have watched, have not gone the way that you thought they should have gone.
Yeah.
So... you got to think of it that way.
Finish it, you can't debate it.
That's right. So that's why in our criteria, finishes are a huge part of being a rank, having a high ranking. And it's part of the point process.
And I wouldn't even say it's huge.
It's part of the point process.
It's part of you get points for it. It's not a crazy amount of points because obviously we got to keep it fair. There's decisions that are wildly, there's great fights that go to decision, right? There's battles that go 3 rounds, 5 rounds, like we just seen that go to decision, and it's a really impressive win. Right. You don't want to take away from it too much.
Exactly.
That's why finishes, it is more impressive. I think it's really important if you're able to finish your guy, especially consistently. You get slight little.
So it would be just as if I got a point for a finish and a half a point for a win through decision. And that's how it's ranked. It's not ranked higher than that. So, right? Yeah. I mean, that it's not more than that. So you can't really make those kind of arguments. But if you go in and study what we have written down or what he has done, because he did a lot of work on this, go in and look at the criteria that we have. And if there's arguments after that, then we are more than welcome to address them.
Man, we'll get you on the podcast. We'll debate you right now.
Yeah, we would love to hear you say, no, Islam's the best. And we'll prove to you that he is the best at the moment, but he's not the best all time.
Currently, you get that. You can have that.
Yes.
Let's take on to the next one. So we have bonuses, which honestly is surprising. Vanderlei has the most from all 3 because you didn't get bonuses until later in the UFC. And he didn't even join until he was a little later in his career.
30-something,
but still got more bonuses than Islam and DC. Not by much, but he does have more. But this is really what carries Vanderlei's career right here. 11 former champion wins. That means he's beaten 11 champion caliber opponents. And let's name them. This is really what carries him. This is what really puts him above both of them at the end of the day. Guy Metzger, Dan Henderson, Sakuraba 3 times. Rampage Jackson twice. Ikuhisa Minowa. Michael Bisping, Kung Lee, Brian Stan.
Those are big names.
Those some big
I would say the least of the names would be Brian Stan on the whole list.
Yeah, but he was a Strikeforce champ, right?
He was.
And I think Kung Lee was as well.
Yeah, he was as well. And see, that's part of the criteria as well. So you could just go out there and beat somebody that's not ranked. It goes onto your record as a 1 win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then you go look at it and you say, okay, wait a minute. This guy fought somebody who wasn't ranked. This guy just fought a former champion.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you put the former champion on your resume more so than you would put this unranked fighter?
Yeah.
So there's
it's
another
caliber. The caliber of opponents is actually, I think, really important. It's more important than finishes and bonuses, you know? And we showed that in the scoring. And Vanderlei has 11 champion wins. Islam and DC both have 5. So he has more than both of them combined.
Yeah, so there
Just
you
to
go.
give you a perspective on that. Top 100 wins. So these are opponents that they beat that are ranked in the top 100 currently. DC does have the most with 5. Vanderlei with 4. Islam with 3. Can you name all 3?
For Islam?
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah, it would be Oliveira. It would be little cousin It.
Who?
Volkanovski.
Is it?
And who was the one he just beat? No. Who else would that be?
Actually, I'm thinking now. Who is the third one that he? How am I sleeping on this? Poirier, of course. Yes, good pull.
Yeah, that would be it.
At? Yep, that's it.
Yeah, so, like I said, we love the argument. We love the debates. This is, it's all for fun and for love. But we'll definitely love to debate you if you think our system is wrong or if it's flawed in any way. Come on and do it. But you got to do the work too, man. You can't just be a casual fan and argue this.
Exactly. Like if you coming out and saying, who the hell's Gilbert Melendez?
Then you're not even deserved.
You don't know shit.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, you got to know your fighters. You got to know their history. You got to go outside of the UFC. You got to go to Strikeforce. You got to go to Pride.
Yeah.
You got to look at these big names,
that built UFC at the end because they bought them, you know what I mean, and made a bigger product. But like you said, man, it's all for fun. Obviously, these are all debatable, and we welcome the debate. I just hope y'all come and check it out. I got the link in the descriptions, man. Just go check it out. Just look at it. And also, you can vote, man. We have every 3 weeks, we have a little featured matchup between two guys. We try to match them up with just a resume, not actually fighting. And everyone gets to vote and say who y'all think should be ranked higher.
Yep.
I think that's all we got for today, right?
Yeah, man. That was a good one. I don't know if you guys ended up seeing some of this little garbage boxing that they had. I don't even want to bring it up. There were some funny fights on there in case you didn't see it. But there's no need to bring that up. But it was a good segment. I enjoyed the fights last night, and we'll look forward to next weekend.
Hold on. Before we close it out, let's just look what we have next weekend. Because I can't think of it right now. Oh, of course. Come on, son. Usman Nurmagomedov, Song Yadong in Shanghai.
Oh. Man,
so,
isn't that the second time they gave him a fight in China?
I think so. And I think he headlined twice. Unless it was Zhang Wei Li headline.
No, I think he headlined it. The Corey Sandhagen or some fight he had. What was the last fight that he actually won? No. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. He won.
Wow,
and it was
this fool getting back-to-back China fights.
I don't know, man. China loves him.
What the hell?
China loves him. And I think the card's going to be stacked with like a bunch of the Road to UFC guys, So it's a...
Yeah, that's a trip. That is a trip.
Oh, Yang Jinan returning. Nice.
Okay, there's a lot of Chinese fighters on there.
Rematch. Alex Perez, Sumadarji from the Nut Kick, remember?
I remember.
So they're running that back. That's awesome. Yeah, so
they're just trying to bring out some Chinese fighters. That's what they're
man. To bring the Asians over. So this card is gonna be probably early as hell.
Oh yeah.
They're on the other side of Earth, so I don't know if it's gonna be one of those 1 a.m.s.
It's probably at 10 o'clock for us.
Like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it.
That was it. It was a lot of fun.
See you next weekend. Peace.